everybody, and welcome back to Rat Tales. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how to clean your guys' rat cage. For me, it is a lot of work because I have 10 rats. It is kind of hard sometimes, but I thought I would make a quick little video on how to clean your guys' rat cage. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's get on with the video and prepare to go into a war. Alright ladies, I think I'm gonna have to kick you guys out of your guys' house, cause like, you know, I gotta clean your guys' house. Look at those pretty little mooses. Alright, so let's get to the fun stuff. Usually what I use to clean my rat's cage is I use trash bags to throw away all the trash in case there's cardboard or paper or any type of substance like that. I use rags just to sanitize and wipe down all the poop and the pee, stuff like that. And what I use for a cleaner is I use this vinegar solution, and this is just 1 part water and 1 part vinegar. I use this to sanitize my rat's cage, and it works really well for me, and it's really good for natural stuff. If you guys don't want to use any chemicals in your guys' rat's cage, I would definitely recommend this as a solution. I usually go to Walmart to get my fleece. Now, it can be pretty expensive there, but I found these really cheap blankets, and I found this for $2.50, and it was a really good deal. I really recommend going to Walmart and getting this type of fleece. So after I remove all the big stuff, I usually go ahead and sanitize everything. So usually I go from this level to the bottom level. Are you guys okay? Level. Okay, I think everything's okay. So let's get to removing stuff. I actually forgot to film it, but I did clean off the bottom. I cleaned out the poop. I'm going to be wiping this down. Okay, so now that I'm done sanitizing everything, now I got to go clean the rocks and clean their dishes and clean everything that I just took out. Welcome to my bathroom. So what I use to sanitize my rat stuff is I use some Dawn dish soap, and this stuff works really well in killing bacteria, stuff like that. This is so much work. I just got everything all dried and washed and sanitized and everything else. So the next task I have is the bottom level, and as you can see, it is a huge mess. So that is the next thing I have to do, and then I can start putting the stuff back in the cage. So now that I have this all sanitized and I got everything out, now I am going to be putting paper down, and you may be asking, why do I put paper down? Well, the reason being is because it absorbs all the pee on the bottom, and it also catches any poops that get on here, and it also protects the pan too, and it's just really nice to have. So now I'm going to show you guys how I make my little cage liners. It's really simple, and I will show you guys how to make it right now. So I first off start out by opening up the fleece, and I take one corner and I line it up over here, and I get it all the way over here, and I usually leave a little bit extra. So all I do is I pull it a little bit further back, like this, and I take a Sharpie. Usually I don't, usually I just make a little snip in the fleece, but just for, let's say, demonstration purposes, I am going to be using a Sharpie so you guys can actually see it. So right about here is where I like it, so I'm just going to mark right there. Right there is about good. And then usually I just line this up over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I go ahead and mark over here. So right there is about good, and now I will show you guys how to cut it. So the bottom looks really, really nice, and I like how it turned out. So now I'm going to be doing the exact same thing I just did down there to up here. So in case you guys were ever wondering how I cut out my hole, all I did was just mark it like this where the hole was, and now I'm going to be cutting it out, and yeah. So the last and final thing I have to do before I start putting in all the toys and the fun stuff is I'm going to be showing you guys what I use. The stuff I put down at the bottom to absorb some of that pee and poop is I use this fast absorbent paper pellets, and this is really, really good for potty training and stuff like that, down and absorb some of that pee and poop so you do not have stuff stuck to the bottom and it's just a big mess. So this makes my life so much more easier. Now, you do not have to use this specific bathroom. I just really like it because it's really easy and convenient. This bathroom came from Wilco, but you could probably find it at Petco or PetSmart, and it's just really, really awesome thing to use. Now, you could also use a plastic container, or you can use a box for their bathroom. But I just bought this because it's going to last a long time. If you guys want a permanent solution, I would really suggest getting this type of bathroom. So now here comes the fun part, which is putting all the toys and the fun stuff in. There are so many different designs that you could do. And so after that, I will do a little rat cage tour. So that, my friends, is a lot of work. Like, it took me this is probably the longest cage clean I probably had in a while. It's been 4 hours. And I'm so sorry I could not film me decorating. It took me about an hour just to decorate. I know that's ridiculous, but it took me a long time to find the perfect things that I really liked in the cage. So yeah, so I'm going to be giving you guys a cage tour, and then afterwards I will show you guys the rats exploring. So when you first open the cage, I had this little tiny shelf to where the rats can say hi, and also the rats sometimes like sleeping on this, so I put a little bit extra fleece on top. Then over here onto the right, I have this rock, and this is not pee, this is just water. I have not actually put them in the cage yet, but I will soon. I have a little doggy rope, some fleece I showed you guys how to cut, this little tiny jingly ball toy popsicle thing. I have a tutorial on this, and I will have a link below if you guys are interested. I have these little hammocks here. This little thing that I got from Dollar Store. It has like little loops, and it's really fun for the rats. The bathroom is in the back. I have 3 water bottles right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. 3 water bottles. And then there's another shelf that goes up here, and there's a box right here. And that's basically it for the first level. I did not get to this today, but I will definitely do this tomorrow. I'm not going to film it, but I thought I would just mention that just because I did not show it at all in this video. On the second level, I actually forgot to put fleece in here. Whoops. I have this fleece right here with some binder clips, this little ramp that goes all the way right there and then goes up to the first level. Another little popsicle toy. Another thing I got from Dollar Store. This little foraging toy where you can put paper and treats in. This little cat scratching toy. Now the rats love this. As you can see, they have chewed it so much. I had this little dryer vent, and the rats really like hanging out in it and sleeping in it. So yeah, that is my cage. Now I will have some clips of my girls exploring their new cage. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video of me showing you guys how to clean your guys' rat's cage. But I'm not trying to discourage anybody from getting a rat. I'm just telling you the reality of having a rat. But in the end, it's 100% worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!